Hello friends, Archangel with CryptoAngel here, bringing you the Shiba Inu daily news for July 29th, 2021. As a reminder, this is a quick run through of community relevant information. I won't be adding much commentary on this, if any. This is simply for those who don't have access to the official Discord or that don't want to sort through the walls of text for information. I'll also not be including responses where the original message was deleted or not retrievable, and we can't figure out the context from the response. So with that, here we go. And yesterday we did have quite a bit of conversation from Shytoshi, and he is also publishing a Medium article to explain Phase 2, and that article may be out by the time this thing uploads, but has not been out at the time of shooting, which is roughly 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So, analysis or analyse, however you want to say it. What about SHIB on BSC will attract a huge amount of users? Shytoshi responds, we are Ethereum based only, sorry. Hagar42 says, Shytoshi, any word from Coinbase? We got someone dropping dates based on their source code. Shytoshi responds, we haven't spoken to them, but we also didn't speak to eToro, so. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that one, but can you please tell people here that eToro listing doesn't mean we're going to go to the moon in less than 1 day? Shytoshi responds, it means there's another place to buy and sell SHIB, which is great for us. Madara Uchiya says, Shytoshi, when is a realistic timeline for Phase 2? Shytoshi responds, all is in motion, but you will never get a date out of me again, I promise you that. Shib Wizard says, Shytoshi, does this Amazon rumor have any truth behind it? That would be outstanding. Shytoshi responds, well, we haven't heard anything from them, but neither did we know any other exchange or company, such as Shopping.io, would list as well. Opfiophile says, can you give us a teaser of what's to come later? Shytoshi responds, yes, I'm just talking about Ryoshi's vision, Shibarium, ShibaSwap, and the incubator, how they fit together, and where we are with each. This is Phase 2. Ram says, yeah, when Amazon, LOL. And Shytoshi responds, when Amazon, LOL, funny. If Amazon utilizes SHIB, it will be interesting. Darth White says, yes, can you let us know a bit more about the DAO and what is your take on it? Shytoshi responds, the DAO will be used to approve the next tokens for swap, wolf pools, and should be done like very soon. Thereafter, it will be used to introduce new projects for the Shiba Inu ecosystem, but it is important to see the full picture first to see how and what you want or vote fits. Up and Away says, Shytoshi, can you tease us with info on the roadmap for NFT games? Can we do work on this, or is it already in the pipeline? Shytoshi responds, we've been in discussions with a company that makes games, and our take on NFT games will not be expected. I'm personally excited as I've been following these guys for a while, so in the pipeline, I'd say more info for this from the incubator. Chevachilios says, where is Shytoshi from? And Shytoshi responds, Planet Vegeta. Dorag says, what will be the voting on first, and when will the first vote happen? Shytoshi responds, new tokens and soon. Dog with Carries says, which music you hear to full focus? Shytoshi responds, I like Hidden Orchestra. And just as a side note, I know some of these aren't quite community relevant, but these were in blocks with locked responses, so that's why we're reading through these right now. And we'll skip the one about pineapple on a pizza. Vet Savage says, Shytoshi, how long have you been into crypto? Shytoshi responds, I think 5 years now, maybe longer. And then we will skip down here. Shytoshi comments, I'll say this, you know how all of Amazon's services kind of work together. That's what I'm thinking, so when people ask, create utility for X SHIB token, I'm like, yeah, I know, but this takes time, especially when you're doing it decentralized. And Trophius asks a question. Here's a question. Do you have anything for the people who are asking about the utility of leash? And Shytoshi responds, above. Shytoshi continues, I'm not thinking about one or the other. Ryoshi actually left us a very good plan with utility for each token, and then I kinda added the incubator, which ties it all together. I am excited because we aren't a token anymore. We are an ecosystem, and soon you will see what that means. Another thing, build things. We are hustling, but you don't have to wait for us. Build things for SHIB, etc. We will support as long as it's not a scam. Trophius says, I think I know a couple of people that are working on something to present you with when the time is right. Shytoshi responds, great, it's hard to find trusted people, but now that we've gone through the auditing process, we know that we have good devs and a company that will fine-tooth anything that comes our way. I'm looking forward to the Certec auditing the next project ASAP. But project is the wrong term. Platform is correct. And listen, there are no surprises here. We are only doing what we said we would, nothing more. That's it from me, guys. Love you guys. Miss these moments. And then the Discord is unlocked for questions to roll in. First word says, I want to ask if unwolfable bones will be counted as a vote when the DAO is out or just already harvested ones. Shytoshi responds, good question. The answer from Cal is only wolfed bone, which are in your wallet. Kurgami asks, Shytoshi, please get a UI UX designer. I can even throw one your way that does amazing work. Shytoshi responds, we have a team on it. Dorag says, Shytoshi, when do you think we will achieve the end of Ryoshi's plan? Shytoshi responds, this year is my goal. You know how I am on dates, so take that with a grain of soon. BB Brandon says, is SHIB gonna collab with any other tokens? Shytoshi responds, we don't collaborate at this point, we work with tokens to have them join the swap. And yes, the next 5 are coming soon, then 15 more after. Schrodinger's Shib says, got you a Shytoshi NFT as well. Any chance to get involved in the NFT development would be great. Let me know if I can do something of use, please. Shytoshi responds, join the incubator. We will announce that next week, I hope. Need to finish up everything else first. PR Shiba says, how would Shibarium and Shib's Shi stablecoin help SHIB price? Anyone knows. Shytoshi responds, stop thinking price and start thinking utility. Young Bra says, do you guys plan to create an ecosystem built to replace the monetary system? Shytoshi responds, I would never say yes to this because I respect my life and all the bankers that will read this far into the future. Love you guys. Solimander says, have we seen your idea for blitzscaling yet, or is that in progress as we speak? Shytoshi responds, in progress, which is why lots of people are quiet. ShibDenario157 says, I read the wolf paper. SHIB has been a trendsetter from day one. We were the first to allow diamond hands to hold billions or even trillions of our tokens in their wallets, as well as being the first spontaneous community building experiment dedicated to a decentralized structure. We earned the nickname Dogecoin Killer because the value of SHIB is primed and ready to overtake the value of Dogecoin. Even if SHIB never hits 1 cent, between our publicity and our utility, SHIB will be worth proportionately more than the popular canine meme coin. What do you mean, quote, even if SHIB never hits 1 cent? Shytoshi responds, because hitting 1 cent without a crazy burn or something along those lines would infer total anarchy, which I guess is possible. That's why we said if. Yanksta Funk says, what are some upcoming benchmarks that you are most excited about? I think the community is eager to hear what's in store. Shytoshi responds, this will be laid out in the medium, but in short, I'm most excited for our upcoming NFT project and the incubator. The incubator is my baby project and I want to see it through. Tyler Tilders says, what do you feel was the most hard-fought win you have secured? Maybe one that you are most proud of personally so far in this project. Shytoshi responds, Kyle joined the team is the biggest win for me. He's an amazing dev. Yanksta Funk says, curious how the Ethereum EIP 1559 release will directly impact SHIB. Is it mostly impacting gas prices? Shytoshi responds, to my understanding, yes, which is good for us as it makes the swap cheaper to use without needing our L2 immediately. PR Shiba says, so are we saying it will never hit, and this is in reference to SHIB, are we saying SHIB will never hit 1 cent, or a coin is not designed with tokenomics to hit 1 cent? Please explain to the community if it is already predetermined that SHIB will never hit 1 cent. Shytoshi responds, do the math and the total market cap of all the money in the world. If it hits a penny, we are at Mad Max or the BTC Time Traveler future, and I hope you all are at a Citadel. With that, we wrap up Shytoshi's comments for the day and move on to Eric. At Tom says, yeah, because in that AMA with Surtech, they said they won't allow exchanges to provide in ShibaSwap. Eric responds, on the AMA precisely was introduced the whitelist concept. So here they're asking about why is Binance being allowed to join ShibaSwap, and Eric is responding that the whitelist portion of the GER list was introduced in the Surtech AMA. Randy Talley says, how does that process work? Does the exchange like a Coinbase contact you and ask to be on the wait list or the whitelist? Eric responds, yes, we negotiate with those who want to be whitelisted and enter into our staking proposal. And Mikael says, but if they don't want to enter staking, they can just buy up the token anyway, or are they still on the GER list? Eric responds, GER list prevents exchanges to receive rewards on staking pools. Nothing prevents them to add liquidity or not buying a token. And with this, I'd like to get a little bit more clarification on the liquidity part to see if they can also get wolfing rewards as well. And because I forgot to include this yesterday, even though it happened yesterday, eToro has listed the Shiba token, and you can now purchase Shiba on El Toro. So with that, again, we're waiting for the medium from Shytoshi to drop. It may have happened by the time this video is published, but we'll also be doing a video on that as well. So that wraps up the July 29th, 2021 Shiba Inu Daily News. Archangel out.